All right, let's go, man. I'm gonna give everybody their time to get backstage, man. Let's go, man. IBM World, we in effect, man. Let's go. Remember, if you guys are new to the channel, man, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Let's go, man. Las Vegas and IE in the building, man. Let's go. Nobody popped up yet. They don't judge me, man. I drink out of any cups, man. As long as the motherfucker work. Yo, Don, what it do, man? Appreciate you pulling up. Remember, if you guys are new to the channel, man, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Remember, we just got the IBM World channel started, man. We only been up for like 9 or 10 days, man. So we're trying to create traction over here on YouTube, man. We need to have a voice over here too. If you go around YouTube, man, anything affiliated with us, they hate us, man. They bash IBM, anything with loose cannon involved. They hate us, man. So I'm like, you know what? Hoodlum gonna go give us a voice over here, man. So, you know, we over here doing our thing now on YouTube. So yeah, if you supposed to be backstage, I think hold on, let me see. Yeah, I think G Savage is supposed to shoot that link out to y'all. Mm, 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 mm. All right, ain't nobody came in yet. Still waiting on everybody to pop up. Oh, that's you. I didn't know that was you. I'm looking at the wrong name. That's why. Yeah, we waiting on you. You the main person we waiting on. Let's go. We out here. Mm, 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 mm. Oh yeah, let me hit the Facebook too. All right, did you hit that link? Hit the link and then there should be an option that says that it should say something about join studio. Yeah, it should be an option to say join studio if I'm not mistaken. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, we just waiting on everybody to get backstage, man, and we're gonna get it rolling. I think Mr. G Savage is having technical issues at the moment, but we're gonna get to it. Mm-mm. I gotta figure out how to get my camera back to regular. It says it's not saying what you mentioned when I click it. So when you click the link, let me make sure. Give me a second. When you click that link, it should say entering studio, right? And you got to hit allow to access your camera. And then when you hit allow, you'll see your settings like for your mic and your camera. And then you hit, it'll say display name, put your display name and then hit enter studio. Nah, you can do it on your phone. The phone is the quickest way to do it. That's definitely the quickest way. But as soon as you click that link, it should say what I just said, and then you'll see your settings for your camera, your mic, all that, your display name, and then hit enter studio. Luce in here right now. Let me pull him on stage. Boom.
What's up with
Luce,
it?
what it do? Can you hear me? What
Yeah,
it
I
do,
can hear
Luce?
you. What you got going? Shit, nothing. What y'all got going?
I'm about to interview Savage. He having technical issues right
Okay.
now. Trying to figure out the stream yard.
Okay. Well,
Luce?
but where? What else? Where is the other IBM members at?
I shot Beathers the link. I shot Gloss the link. Let me put it in the hold on. Let me put it in the main chat. Give me a second. Boom. Paste. All right. All right, boom. I just put it in the group chat.
Yeah. So make sure that you hit everybody. Make sure they tap in and support. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
All right. And then I'm gonna let you interview. Hit me when you need me to ask questions or come back. All right.
Okay, I got you. Okay, I
Mark.
got you. All right, for sure. All right, boom. I clicked on the link. Says waiting on IBM. Yeah, let me send it to him again just to make sure. Paste. Boom. All right. So yeah, when you click the link, it'll say entering studio. And then boom, it'll say StreamYard would like to access your mic and camera. You hit allow and then set your display name and then hit enter studio. And then I'll see you pop up uh, and I'll pull you on stage. Mm, 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 mm. I mean, if you want to use your laptop, you can. I mean, it's up to you. I know the phone is just much easier. Oh, there you go. All right, let's get it.
I was on some bug shit.
All right, let's go, man. Hey,
What's the deal?
trust me, if you ain't never used it, it's it can become difficult. You know what I mean? The first time I
Nah,
use,
see, but yeah, it's together now, man. My apologies. You feel me?
no, you good. But yeah, I wanted to put this interview together, man, so we can shed light on just as far as politics around, the world, should I say? I mean, as far as gangs, people do have perspectives on, certain areas you bang from. You know what I mean? So, uh, first and foremost, man, thank you, man, joining IBM World. Remember, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the channel, man. And Savage, introduce yourself, man. Like, where you from? What you represent?
Oh man, my name G Savage. I'm from Reno Valley. We call it Murder Val. It's been that way for a while, man. Been out there since it was nothing but dirt fields and bike jumps and you feel me? Like
Right,
we had a hospital and before we even had a mall, you feel me? But shit, my people's moved out from LA to Riverside and I've been in Reno Valley since I was like a little jit, you feel me? Like
right,
5 years old. So it's like I mean, I think you a little bit familiar with me, you feel me? So it's like my history is I just grew up in a certain area. I lived all over Merino Valley. From Edgemont to in the Dorners, like that's where I'm from, Dorner Block, you feel me? Like
right.
I done lived on the south side, I done lived on the east side, the west side, you feel me? I done lived on the north side. They call it uptown, but you feel me? We don't fuck with them cats. But yeah, shit. I don't
I
know.
mean, the
Like,
last time I've been in Reno Valley, was what, 2000, like 18, no, 16. It's a little different from back when I was out there when I was younger. Shit changes over time. It's a lot of warehouses out there. I see they put a lot of warehouses up out there.
it's definitely overpopulated. You feel me? Like it's. I mean, it's a
Right,
lot of it's a lot of growth out there for sure. It's not like certain places where you could go and they just have so much things to do. But we been had a mall and little things to do. You feel me? In surrounding cities or whatnot. But
right.
yeah, like we got a lot of nice homes. You feel me? Little lakes, little man-made lakes and condos and 3 stories and gutter areas. You feel me? It's just like it's a lot of progress and a lot of tracks. A lot of it ain't too many more fields out there no more for real
Right,
for real. A lot of
right.
shopping
So
areas.
how long you been affiliated with Dorner Block?
Practically my whole life. You feel me?
Your
But
whole life?
like I had lived in my hood off Brent. You feel me? 1411 Brent Street in the '90s, in the early '90s,
Right,
when I first moved out there, and I left like when I was like 12. Yeah, I left when I was like 12, just moving to different parts of Merino Valley. And
right,
then when I was about 16, I left the house. I was on my own. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I always been associated with my homies because all my homies is really like homegrown people that grew up on Brent, Bro Dead, Finley, Stonehurst, Lamont, St. James, Bro Dead, Dorner Street, Cactus, Indian, like all these like streets all down Alessandro. You feel me? In Edgemont, we got Courage and Allies. All these streets, like I've been affiliated with them my whole life because everybody I know is from these areas. You feel me? Like my gang, we just like we like a a big gang when it comes to like we got Edgemont, you feel me? We got Young
Right.
Paper Chasers, you feel me? We got Donor Blocks, we Gangsta Crips, we got Criminals, you feel me? They so big, you feel me? It's like the real ones, they gonna know who they homies is, you feel me? Some homies, everybody don't always get to meet people because when you live in that street life, niggas be getting locked up, be gone for hella years. But I say like my whole life to be honest. But when I came back, I had left the house on my own when I was like 16. I've been on the streets ever since, you feel me? And when I
Right.
came back, I had a baby. I was 17, and then I ended up getting put on. I ended up getting put on when I came back. You feel me? So I was like what you would consider a late bloomer, but I already had like gang affiliations with like just growing up in that type of lifestyle. You get
Right.
what I'm saying? But like
Right.
like my big homie, rest in peace, Yusef. You feel me? Like real gangsters. You feel me? Like we call him Cephalog, my nigga, little gangster. Like we got just homies like that really put it down. That was like really like inspiring because they was like gangsters. You feel me? About their money,
Right.
like working, hustling. You feel me? Like teaching us how to have structure, how to be little men. You feel me? Like it wasn't all
Right.
bad, but it wasn't all good. You feel me? But like we just made the best out of everything. You feel me? But I've been affiliated with Donor Block and Edgemont. You feel me? My whole life. We call it dead end yard.
All right. So I mean, I bang out of Vegas. The politics is a little different. You know what I mean? California versus, Las Vegas. We do things different. I am originally from California. So, I know a little bit about the politics out there. I know enough, but as far as like the Vegas side, I know all about it. You know what I mean? And people they love to hear, about where other people are from and what you experience and where you come from. You know what I mean? And there people have a certain perspective on certain areas in California and when you from, you know what I mean? So like as far as like the Moreno Valley area, like how does the politics work in that area? Like as far as the Crips and the Bloods,
It's not really no Bloods in Moreno Valley like that. Like Riverside is predominantly like Crips, and you feel me?
Right.
Like there's a gang, you feel me, out there. Allegedly that they I don't know if they really on the map like that, but they call Savage Life. You feel me? They like the only
Right.
people that I really know associate themselves with like Damus. You feel me? Being Bloods, and then you got like our worst enemies, which would be like the sex cash niggas. They like green rags. You feel me? They
Right.
some of them niggas be Crips, some of them be Bloods. They just
So
I
were they
don't know.
like ABM, like anybody murderers type shit?
I mean, you could say that, you feel me? They just beef with whoever, bro. Like
Right. So yeah.
they get
Right.
along with a gang of niggas, but like they trip too, even though they are worst enemies. Like I ain't gonna take nothing from them. They get cracking, you feel me? Like just like we get cracking on them. It's like they give us problems like we get them problems, you feel me?
Right. I mean, I want to get straight to it, man. That, like I said, as far as perspectives, man, you got first and foremost, have you ever been, have you ever been locked up, like hit the yard as far as being in California and the politics being locked up as far as going to prison?
Yeah, for sure. I've been to 4 yards. I've been to mostly 270s, level 4 yards, 3 yards. I've been to Delano, Wasco, the reception yards. I've been to Ironwood. I've been to Centinela. You feel me? I've been to a couple of prisons where it's like, cause my last little stint, I did 11 with 80, but like around that time
Right.
it was 2009, like they start passing like little laws or whatnot to where if you get 80%, or whether it's a plea or you get convicted, you get 80%, it'll go down to 66%. You get
Right.
85, it'll go down to, you get what I'm saying, like 80.
Right.
So it was like certain little laws came into effect that kind of helped, but yeah, I did time in the pen. I did a lot of time actually, like nothing that I'm proud of, but I made it through it, and it kind of like helped me to be a better man. You feel me? A better gangster, like a better
Right.
general, like a lot of things that it gave me a lot of structure. You feel me, on how to carry myself as a man, and taught me respect with a lot of things because before you end up in general, before a person end up in situations like that, you like you like a rattlesnake, a baby rattlesnake, without, you get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you just
Right.
attack. Like, you gotta be able to know when to attack and when to be on the defensive. You feel me? Like you gotta treat people with respect. You feel me? Until
Right.
disrespected. It's like being in the street life. You got something to prove. You feel me? And it ain't always about that. But as you get older and have more experiences, you feel me? It's different. Like, you can't just go to the pen in California and just be like, oh, that's my main enemy, I'm gonna get cracking. You can,
Right.
but 9 times out of 10, that person is running with a card, and then you probably running with a card. You get what I'm saying?
Correct.
Like, and it's just gonna blow up way bigger. You get what I'm saying? Like, unless you in one
Right.
of the situations where you could get a head up fade, or it just be like that. Because I don't know. Like, I look at it like that's my tribe. So regardless if I was running with the gangsters, you get what I'm saying? Like, but the gangsters is predominantly in Los Angeles, but it's gangsters
Correct.
everywhere. People that just push gangsters. You get what I'm saying? That's what my older homies had us doing. But like, as I on my second term, like, I did it. I did a term. I fought a case, beat a case. But like, on that time where I did the 11. um it was, I've seen a lot of things, like a lot of just shit that just made me look at it like, bro, like, I'm not about to, I could really just push my set. Like,
Right.
I don't really gotta run with my program, not like other niggas' programs. And I got other homies that was pushing that, but I left the yard pushing how I came in. You get what I'm saying? Instead of being a
Right.
switcheroo, like, let me switch it up and just do this because this is the wave, this is what the homies on. Like, nah, like, cause even though the gangster homies understood, if one of my homies from my neighborhood get cracking, you feel me? I'm gonna get cracking with him, and then, you feel
Right.
me? Y'all don't get involved, you feel me? And if they feel like getting involved, and then it's something, that consequences that come later on my behalf, I'm gonna deal with that like a man, because I'm gonna have to go on the streets and deal with these niggas. These my boys, you feel me? I ain't finna
Right.
choose to politic with somebody else and let y'all out politic me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a grown
Right.
man. Like, some people get politicked on, and some people are the politickers. You feel me? It's like a lot of that shit be beneath you when you really, like, you don't get in gambling debts. You don't be the type of nigga to be on no bozo shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you get
Right.
cracking, you get cracking. Like, some niggas just, like, I don't know, cause like, it was just, for me, like, the politics, it only affected me because I was away from the things that I cared about. You feel me? Like,
Right.
and then you
Correct.
gotta push a lot of that shit to the side. Like, man, I'm just focused on here. You feel me? Like, I'm focused on
Right.
here, so I
I
gotta
mean, you
do.
got to being in that environment, you have to, go about things a certain way. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to put, what you got on the outs to the side because of what you're dealing with inside. Uh, I mean, speaking on, fades, man, I know a lot of cats is they're creating a stage for themselves as far as being locked up, and they're doing the YouTube and shit like that. There's a cat named Jay Hood that's been doing this shit online. I mean, as far as I know, he on the PCR, so it's non-credible. But I'm only speaking on it because he spoke on phase, and he say he 50-0 as far as catching phase, being in the pen, man. So uh, roughly, like, give me an estimate how many phase you caught the whole time you was locked up.
The last time I caught a lot of phase. Like, I caught my controlling case. It was in Orange County, so I was fighting my case for 4 years before I even hit the pen. You feel
Right,
me? Like, so I was squabbling with dudes from Del Monte Block, Gangsta Crib, from Gay Street Mafia, like all the gangs out there. You feel me? Like blood gangs out there. I was fighting with niggas from Sex Cash that ended up out there. I was fighting with dudes from uh Capanella Power, just anywhere. You get what I'm saying? Like
right.
it just, I'll say for sure I had at least 29, 30 fades.
Damn, that's a lot. I don't. I mean, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Now, mind you, Vegas.
That was
Like I
just the
said,
county
it's a
though,
little.
not even in the
That was
pen.
just the county. Oh yeah,
That
that's
was
crazy.
that was just the county.
I mean, it go down in the county in Vegas, but it's not like it's not like county in California. It's a little different. But one thing I can't say as far as the yard in Vegas, oh yeah, it go down. They thump. You know what I mean? when I first hit the yard, you got to go through the fish tank, which is like the intake process. That's where they decide, where they're gonna place you. Depending on where you're from, they got to put you with the right people. And they did have a program in Nevada that was kind of like YA in California. It was called the YLP program. It was out there in Jean, Nevada, which is towards like state line. That was the basically YA of Nevada. You feel me? All the hotheads gang banged out. Anybody that's STG'd on gang file, they were sending them to Jean. Now, mind you, Vegas, we a little different. You do got a lot of cliques in Vegas, and you do have gangs that have a branch off clique, like a main branch off clique. Like I'm from 004, I'm from Hoods. Our branch off clique is E-Dub, which is Every Woman Fantasy. Anybody don't know anything about E-Dub, E-Dub is actually a gang out in LA. One of the cats that started E-Dub, which is Lil Daddy, he used to rap with Sibo. When he moved out to Vegas in the late 90s, he branched it off as a clique. So that's how it fell into being part of the Hoodsman, because one of the first people from E-Dub in Vegas was a 004 Hoodsman. So, being from certain cliques, you're going to have just clique bangers, you know what I mean? And, one of our worst enemies at the time was a clique called True Hard, THN. And, when I hit the yard the first time, boom, I hit the fish tank. They classify you where you're going to go. I hit High Desert, which is the main yard everybody hit when they first go to the yard. I was there for about a month, and they shipped me off to Jean. Boom. Gladiator, you already know. YA Gladiator. Soon as I hit the yard, boom, I hit the unit. Hey, where you from? I'm from E-Dub. Nigga, this Too Hard banging, fall off. Nigga, I caught 3 fades, nigga, the first 5 minutes I was in there. 3 immediately. You feel me? So I know how the fades work, you know what I mean? And California, it's much bigger, you know what I mean? So I understand what y'all got to deal with out there, you know what I mean? As far as, LA County, San Bernardino County, whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? But
Yeah, so
I mean, as far as like
go
you said
ahead,
what?
my bad, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. You do your thing.
Yeah, so my county is Riverside County. Like I'm from Reno
Right.
Valley, like that's considered to most people like as the IE, but like we don't really push IE, you feel me? But like we rock with
Right.
the IE, but like as of late, the Riverside separated from
Right.
in prison, like the Riverside card separated from the IE card, and it's just a like different politics to where now it's just like it's like people making statements to show that like it's a difference. You get what I'm saying? Some people rock like a
Right.
certain way because of how they homies taught them to do when they get incarcerated. But when it comes to this gang shit, it's supposed to be like a criteria set. But some people come in and don't know no better. Like I had caught my last case in Orange County. So I was
Right.
really like in a foreign land. You get what I'm saying? Even though it's a couple
Right.
freeways over, if had I been in Riverside County, I would have caught more fades. You get what I'm saying? Because
Right.
my history being in Riverside County ain't nothing but going to we call it Thunderdome. We going to Southwest. You feel me? We going to
Right.
certain places wherever you at. It's just get cracking on site because like it done got so bad at one point in time when our war with the enemigos first jumped off and we was just all getting locked up. The police gave them their own floor. Like they was
Right.
separating them because every time we would see each other, it'd just be on site, just cracking, cracking, cracking. It's like we became this spectacle of the whole county where everybody just like, oh yeah, there go them Dorner blocks, there go them Edgemonts, there go them YPCs. They
Right.
like they on site. You feel me? Like it's
Right.
just it's crazy.
I mean,
For
as far as how prison works out there, are I mean, I heard you say Ironwood, and I know my pops, he was at Ironwood at one point. As far as like the politics, as far as IE in LA County, are you guys on the same yard? Like, do y'all,
yeah,
be on the same
everybody's
yard
on the
together?
same yard,
So
like
how
Asians,
does that work?
blacks.
Because I mean, I see a lot of, you know, uh LA cats, they have a certain perspective on anybody from the Inland Empire. You know what I mean? Like they feel like you guys are not official. So how does that work as far as being
I,
on the yard? Do they respect y'all? Are y'all at war with them? Do y'all bump heads? Whatever the case may be.
it's not like war just right off the back unless somebody make it like that. You get what I'm saying? Because like
Right.
it be like certain cars even within the LA LA County, they got like more structured than others. You know, you got the hub and the dub always been a strong card. They get cracking. You got the neighborhood card. You got the, you know, when they get too big, like the East Coast is there separated, had their own card. And you got the, you feel me? The Hoovers had their
Right.
own little thing going on. The Gangsters got their own thing going on. And so it's just like, it ain't just like the Crips as a whole just all rock with each other unless it's something that happened with the Don moves. And then like
Right.
with your question you was asking about like how is it like as far as the respect level, I'm paraphrasing, but like the ignorant people that really ain't been nowhere, they gonna look at it like, oh yeah, you know, they
Mm.
ain't from the land. You feel me? Like
Right.
oh, that shit ain't cracking out there until they actually run into one of them boys and get, you feel me, put on their pockets or get
Right.
banged. Or, you get what I'm saying? Like until it just
Right.
go up and it be like that. Because I got homies that have been on the yard that, you know, got cracking on dudes just being in the kitchen working. You feel me? When I first hit the
Right.
PM, my older homie Tina was getting cracking. You feel me? Like it's homies that really had to do that shit by themselves. Like really coming
Right.
from we come from get cracking no matter where we at. Like, and I done had my issues. Like I had a issue with a dude named T Rock from Capanella, Peru, and we was in he's in the county, and I
Right.
was playing basketball, and dude, like, he like, oh, you think you got D? And I'm just like, you know, cause I'm like quiet. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Right.
really be tripping unless you force my hand. You feel me? Like, I don't like to be the aggressor, but I have been at times. But I don't like bully shit. You feel me? So like, dude,
Right.
like 6'3", yeah, like 6'3", 6'4", like
So he a
way
little
bigger
tall.
than me.
Right.
Yeah, he
Right.
tall. I'm only 5'11". You feel me? At the time, I was probably like, right now I'm like 190, but at the time I'm like 165. You feel me? Like
Right.
165. You feel me? And uh, oh boy, he just like he keep popping it. You know, like just saying a little slick stuff. And then he like, he like, oh, you from Reno Valley? He like, oh, I ain't never even heard of your hood. Like he trying to like bait me
Trying to
in. You
be
get what I'm
funny.
saying?
Right. Right.
So like I just squared with him. You feel me? And my boy from Insane, he ended up getting in the middle of it because he looking like, damn, this nigga big. You feel me? This nigga big.
Right.
Whatever. We go back. We on the yard playing ball. So at the rec yard. So when we go back in, I tell him to come to my cell so we can squad because I had the blind spot. You feel me? And
Right.
Theo Lacey. So so he don't want to come in there. He just like telling me to go under the stairs. I'm like, bro, we gonna get away with it. Come in my cell. So I had to
Right.
literally like call him a bitch for him to come in the cell. You feel me? Like he
Right.
ended up locking it up. They open up program. He like, oh yeah, he just like, ain't nobody gonna call me no bitch. You feel me? Woo did you why? He came in the cell. We squabbled. I don't really gotta lie about squabbles or nothing like that. I got a pretty good squabble. You feel me? I ended up I ended up locking up with him as soon as he come in. I crack him. I had like a little desk in front of the by the door or whatever where we could eat our little chow. So I knock him on the table. You feel me? But like he
Right.
catch me too with a banger, and I go down on one knee. But like he don't he don't do his shit. So I end up making my way back up. You feel me? And just pummeling him all up in the wall. You feel me? And then he like, all
Right.
right, for sure, it's good. So I'm like, you good? He like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, all right, for sure. Boom. So we leave out, but he had scratched my cornea in my eye. You feel me? So like my eye was bleeding. So it's just like where I come from, we fight all the time. You feel me? It's bullies where I'm
Right.
from, my hood. Like niggas squabble, like that shit regular. We have rumbles. We do that shit for fun, slap boxing, all that. So like, in my mind, I'm like, I don't feel like I lost. You feel me? So I'm not really tripping. Like I go shower, I'm like, damn. But like the way
Right.
he walking around, he just got like a lot of testosterone, like a lot of extra energy, like for nothing. So I'm like, I call him upstairs, like, hey, bro, like I don't do the animosity and you feel me, like the
Right.
staring and all that. So you feel me? If we ain't finished getting that off our chest, we could, you know, we could continue
Right. You can get
doing.
it in again. Right.
Yeah, we could get it in again. You feel me? He's just like I don't pity pat certain people. Like you know, I think with a be though, men got pride. So when you talk to men in a certain type of way, like that's what I had to learn doing a lot of time is being more diplomatic. You get what I'm saying? So like
Right.
it was like how I brought it to him. So he tried to get a little aggressive at first, and then he seen where I was coming from. You feel me? And then he kind of like dumbed it down, and we is good. And then a couple
Right.
months later, he had got into it with my boy. I had already beat up. from Del Monte Block Gangsta Crip. You feel me? This was my partner. You feel me? I put him on bed rest. He like they beefing. No, they talking shit. We come out the cell. They talking shit over the basketball games. Over, I think it was Christmas Day. Miami Heat played the Lakers. You feel me? And I ain't never been a
Right.
Lakers fan. My whole family is though. You feel me? On mom's side, dad's side, everybody. But I never been a Lakers fan, right? So they like he tried to throw me in and like, oh, y'all never even been to Miami. Da, 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 da. Like they beefing over some little game. You feel me? I'm like, don't put me in that shit. I don't care about that shit. So I go sit at the
Right.
table, go watch the game. He like, I know why y'all he said something like basically like to the effect, like, I know why y'all got a problem. He like, nigga, cause we from the land, we from LA. He started
Right.
throwing up the LA sign. I'm like, whatever, you feel me? He come over there like, Sav, you didn't even have to get in that shit. I'm like, bro, I don't care about none of that shit. Like, fuck the Lakers. Like, not
Right.
this in LA or nothing, but like, I don't care, bro. Like, you feel me? So he
Right.
like, he basically like slapped he get all theatrical, slapped the chess pieces over, like,
Right.
and I'm like, you know what? Just come to myself, bro. We finna get in. You feel me? I'm gonna
Right.
kiss you on
Fall
the cheek.
off. Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna kiss you on the cheek after I max you out. So I'm like, I know like niggas like to play these mind games. So now I'm playing mind games with you. You feel me? Like,
Right.
oh, nigga, tell me he gonna kiss me on the cheek. Like, we going to sell. I do this dude so bad. This I swear to Allah. You feel me? Like, I whoop him so bad, it's blood everywhere. It looked like it's probably from me. Like I
Right.
dog walking to the point where I just like stop. Like, come on, bro, it's over. You feel me? It's over. Like let try to help him up. He try to get off. I wrap his hair around my hand, whoop him out again. You feel me? To the point where I probably would have killed that man. You feel me? Like this is me
Right.
getting older, like squabbing all the time. Like, bro, like let that shit go. You feel me? To the point where it's like niggas be like, nigga, I'ma kill you. Like niggas be having that much energy, animosity. You feel me? He was telling niggas later on after they seen him, like he got beat up by a Samoan. All this, like I'm a little nigga.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like nigga,
And getting
what?
it in, smashing
Getting it
shit.
in, like we get cracking.
Right.
You feel me?
Well, I mean, it's crazy because that there's gangs all over America now. You know what I mean? I tell people we understand. I know we know where it originate from, but don't think that there's no gangsters in any other cities. I know personally. I've been to multiple different cities. There's steppers, there's gangsters, there's niggas that's with the bullshit everywhere you go. You know what I mean? And
Everywhere.
I know personally about the IE, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of cats out of LA, that feel like, the IE is nothing. And me knowing what I know about the IE, and you go do your research on the IE and you go look at the murder rate every year and stuff like that. They've trumped LA in like the last 10 years, honestly, statistically, as far as the rate of, um, so when I hear it, I always think to myself, like, man, they playing with fire because I know how these cats get down personally. You know what I mean? I watch this. I pay attention to, cities that's our surrounding cities of Vegas. Cause you gotta understand, like a lot of cats from California, they move to Vegas. A lot of cats from Arizona, they move to Vegas. You know what I mean? So you gotta, pay attention to who coming to your city and who you dealing with. You know what I mean?
Real
And
for real.
um, you know, hats off to every city that got gangs, but you got to understand, man, LA, y'all not the only ones. You feel me? And I'm from LA. I was born and raised in in California. Boom, moved out to Vegas. But I mean, as far as like where you from? Do y'all got any like talent, like rappers, any upcoming artists, anybody putting out music, anything
Yeah,
like that?
man, we got homies that like really come from the trenches. We got homies with clothing lines, bro. We
Right,
got clothing lines from like Bravado, Spark Plug, you feel me? We got
right,
Flyers and Divers, bro. We got the homies just opened up a shop in my hood, you feel me? So we waiting on,
right,
the premiere of that for that, you feel me, with his clothing line and his shit going on. We got Mr. Freeze, one of my homies that got the Bravado clothing line. He just opened
right,
up a shop in Los Angeles. We got rappers S5, K Lions, you feel me? Smash G, you feel me? We got Mo Guab. We got homies, bro, like homies brothers, and like we got a lot of talent, bro. Like a lot of rappers that's really like doing their shit. And even though we don't always get like the not so much as the shine, but you know how like some people be underrated, you get what I'm saying? But
right,
like they just got like city fame, like surrounding, like you get what I'm saying? Like it's just
right,
local. Like we trying to take this shit like worldwide, bro. Like everywhere we go, like because our city is like the things that we did is like monumental, and together when my homies is like united, you feel me? We have our
Right.
structure just as a people, like we like so powerful, bro. And now it's time to like give back and do something better than just the bullshit. Cause we've been doing this shit for so long, bro. I've
Right.
been thugging for so long. It's like, where's the growth and elevation if you still doing the same shit 25 years later? You feel me?
Right.
That you was doing when you was a little nigga. Like, we can't teach the little niggas that shit, but like it's cracking everywhere. Like I got homies
I
that
mean, I know there's talent out that way, man. It's one thing I do. Y'all got one of the best producers as far as music out that way is Hit Boy. If I'm not mistaken, that's Big Hit Dad. I mean, Big Hit Son. And I think he's from Fontana, man, and he has been trying to shed light on the talent that's in y'all areas as far as the IE. You know what I mean?
bro, we got
Spank
the
Nitty.
best
That's one of the cats
producers.
that I love out that way.
I love his music. Yeah, he out of
He was
him.
with Killer in the Pen. You say, yeah,
Yeah,
he out of him. Yeah.
yeah, he out of him. And no, I wasn't saying I was with him in the pen. I was saying I'm
No,
familiar
I
with
was
his
reading. I
music.
was
Like
reading the comment.
his music slap. You feel me? Like, but we got
Right.
producers. We got Seth Capone. You feel me? We got Drake Capone. We got Black Camp. They got a whole like production. We got G Wayne, LS, man. You feel me? We
Right.
got Jay Thuggy, you feel me? We got homies that like even other homies that just sing like bro, we got homies that really just put on. I can't remember everybody's name right now, like you know, cause I ain't never really did this, but I ain't nervous or nothing, but it's just like even if I can't see the comments right now, but I'm sure the homies tuned in. I didn't send the link that I just when I figured out how to click on there, I didn't send that
Right.
specific link because my boy want to come on. It's homies that want to come on. I can't really see the chats right now. You feel me? But
Right.
uh,
Well, Cannon did pop up for a minute, so
I seen
when we
him.
get done with the interview, if you do, have any questions, you would like to ask Cannon, you know what I mean? Because me being part of IBM, that's top dog. You feel me? He the head of the pyramid. So, just think about anything you want to ask the homie, and before the interview is over, I'll make sure I get him in here, man. You can holler at him for whatever you want to holler at. So, I mean, as far as the way if you pay attention to how the world we live in now, a lot of shit is done over the internet. I want to as far as from where y'all from, y'all perspective on how the internet is used as far as people that bang. Is it beneficial, or is it something you guys just stay away from?
Is the internet beneficial pertaining to gangbanging?
Right, because a lot of cats do use the internet to shed light on where they from, what they represent. Is there a difference between people who just use the internet, or is it
I
is
feel
it
like it
internet
can
and
be it
right,
can be beneficial. Not to cut you off, but like
right,
for the people that like really still be thugging, like really in the streets. Like if you just thugging on the internet and thugging in your songs and winning wars with these songs and all that, like that shit don't impress the niggas that really be, you feel me, in the trenches, like
right,
real trench babies. Like that's the clothing line too. But like that shit don't impress the homies like that be, you get what I'm saying? Like that really could run into the threats. You feel me? That be in the field and take it and not just stay city. You feel me? Like nationwide
right,
with this shit. Like all the other counties where it's cracking. You feel me? Where you could say it started. Like I live in Los Angeles County right now. You feel me? I'm out here in LA. I be out here with this shit. You feel me? So it's
right,
like I don't have a problem representing where I'm from, but like if I got a homie that's doing music and they doing something that's like going against the grain, if you will, that's not really beneficial because you causing more threats to your community. You get what I'm saying? But it's like we gonna
right,
take all the smoke. We with all the smoke, but unnecessary smoke is like, what about homies that's getting out or homies that don't even know what's going on and don't be on this
right,
internet? You get what I'm saying? You putting people's
right,
lives in jeopardy, and it's like if I go do something right now in the name of my gang, and I don't at least like keep my homies in the know, like making them aware, like it's cracking. You know, they gonna know I'm gonna get cracking wherever I'm at, as we all should. You feel me?
right,
If we own that, but like when it comes to this internet shit, it's like it exposes you to so much. It leaves you open to destruction when it comes to like, you know, the feds. You feel me? Like if you really
Right.
doing gang shit, you got to know what to do and what not to do.
What to
So you
say?
really,
Right.
yeah, you get what I'm saying. So like my question to you or to Luce would just be like, how do you make it beneficial but still stomp as a real street nigga? You get what I'm saying? Like you stomp as a
Right.
street nigga, but you don't go too far to where you will go out gang goofy or backwards, because without that guidance, like everybody need guidance. You get what I'm saying? Without that proper guidance or somebody setting the tone, it's like this is how you do this the right way without ending up in a Spider Loke or Rick Rock or one of these
Right.
weird. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes
Right.
people end up in situations like you like, damn, I never expected it from this nigga, but I guess it just wasn't really in him. You feel me? So what's in the
Right.
dark come to the light. You get what I'm saying? But like,
Right.
I think it can be beneficial to answer your question, but for the most part, when it comes to like real street shit, like I wouldn't talk about. It's like, you know how you got killers from your hood, you got hustlers, you got the squabblers, you got niggas that, you get what I'm saying, like do all of the
Right.
above, and niggas just like, you know, it's a position for everybody. You get what I'm saying? The smart niggas and the niggas that's just the gold, the torpedoes. That, you get what I'm saying? Like you
Right.
got different strokes for different folks, but when it comes to being organized or just like being strategic, how do you be strategic in this YouTube space, like without exposing too much? You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes
Right.
nigga get the popping and you might be on here drinking or faded and you might say too much, but then that just goes to show like your character, because you're not really supposed to put too much out there to where it'll be a downfall. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
I would want to know how to maneuver in the YouTube streets. Not saying that's what I'm really on, but if I happen to be, you get what I'm saying, like we doing right now, I already know better, like
Right.
than to say like, oh yeah, I done did this, and you feel me, just laid everything down like, woo, wow, like I'm not gonna talk about some shit that can actually get somebody in trouble, or you get what I'm saying? Like I could talk
But yeah,
about some
you don't
shit
want
that,
to. Yeah, you don't want to incriminate nobody. Most definitely. You know what I mean?
yes, but that's what I
I
see all the time.
right. I mean, like I said, the days we live in at the moment, um, you know, the internet is beneficial to, you know, as far as like trying to create something, trying to push a movement or a brand or whatever the case may be. And unfortunately, you know, when you do bang, you're gonna have those people who are online. They're gonna troll you. They're gonna be in the comments, blase, blase. Um, do you believe that there is individuals who, you know, that are on the internet, but they really out there in the field, like off the internet? Do you believe that there is people like that?
I do. I do. I'm not gonna lie, but can I say I know them personally? Like I can't really think of somebody that I actually know personally, but I have ran across some individuals that I've seen, you get what I'm saying, like incarcerated or in the streets, that's on the
Right.
internet for sure. Like in names that have been brought up, you feel me, in them topics, you feel me? Like, oh yeah, I was in the pen with that nigga. Oh yeah, I was in the county with
Right.
him. He go crazy. Like, you feel me?
Right.
Like okay, like yeah, so I think it do be like that because they regular niggas just like us. You feel me? Like they
Right.
street niggas.
I
Some
mean,
niggas
and it's only asked because I know personally firsthand, you do have those people who be on the internet, but will getting your ass outside of that. You feel me? And I do know there's a lot of people who are just internet based. You know what I mean? That get online, fabricate everything. They know a little bit about politics. People are infatuated, and they're able to just, you know, sell a bunch of wolf tickets. You know what I mean? And I see it a lot, but you know, I feel there I know, I wouldn't say I feel there are some people outside of the internet, even though they fuck with it, that will get in your ass. And Luce Cannon is one of them. My dog Luce Cannon, you know, people don't understand, man. What Luce Cannon does, it makes some money. You feel me? But I'm letting people know personally, outside of the internet, Luce is somebody you don't want to bump heads with. You know
I
what I
be
mean?
seeing this little shit.
Right,
And he be getting cracking though. I ain't gonna lie. Like I be reading comments too. You feel me? But like it be individuals, not to take away from what he do. Like
right,
it's like some people just using it like to monetize. Some people ain't about to do nothing,
right,
and some people really about that. And you gonna see it if you actually challenge that. If you actually
right,
put that to the test. Like if I'm coming with the energy this how I learned what I learned in life. If I'm coming with the energy that I'm on that, I'm gonna run into that type of energy. It's always somebody better than you or just that want that same type of shit. You get what I'm saying? But like I ain't looking
Right.
for it, but I'm ready for it. I don't want no problems, but I am a problem. You get what I'm saying? Like that's how I
Right.
feel. But I know it's people in the space that's really on that. But like if you doing it to monopolize or just like make some money and put your people on and you feel me and somebody you know y'all to train and somebody end up on the tracks like as the opposing force, you run their ass
Right.
over. You feel me? You
Right.
run their ass over. I don't gotta expose it, but I'm gonna run you over. You feel
Right.
me?
I mean, so do you watch like podcasts like
For
the
sure.
California podcast, No Jumper, Cub Community, Back on Fig, they got some serious podcasts out there, man, that is shedding light on new up and coming artists out of California as far as rap, even gangs. A lot of gang members use these podcasts to show, who they are, where they from, to shed light on they people. You know what I mean? Do you tap into any of those podcasts that are based in California?
Yeah, for sure. I used to watch No Jumper until it just became like it's like the same rhetoric, you feel me? It's like the same type
Right.
of stuff and it don't really I don't know, I ain't gonna throw no shade over there, but I do like some of the people that be on their podcast. I like Young and Hefe, you feel me? I watch him constantly. I watch your podcast. Um Shout out to IBM, you feel me? I watch I've seen some of J Hood clips. He be saying
Right.
some little shit. You feel me? It be kicking up a lot of little dust. You feel me? I've been seeing Luce Cannon. I've been seeing Whack 100. I've been watching who else do I watch? I watch different type of podcasts. It ain't just like
Right.
controversial shit. Like I watch like dating podcasts. I watch different type of podcasts, bro. Like especially when it comes to the LA shit or just the California. If niggas from Murder Valley or the IE, you feel me, had podcasts, I'll be watching them because I like to put on for niggas where I'm from. I want to see
Right.
what niggas talk about because I lived it. You feel me? I experienced it. Even if it's niggas that I don't even fuck with. Like I want to see what niggas talking about. You feel me? I'm gonna tune in because I want to see if they spitting some facts. Like the nigga Figaro Facts or whatever his name is.
Right.
The Damo Cat. He be saying some shit that be having. You feel me? The internet going crazy. Yeah, I watched a lot of podcasts. I didn't blend through the YouTube streets watching shit. You feel me? To the point where it's like me and my homies been talking about this shit for so long. It's
Right.
like now I'm just seeing like people with the platform actually do it and they doing it in their own way to where it's like shit, they making waves. You feel me? The faux extras
Right.
and all these people like the J Hoods and the B Brazes and all these like I like that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Munchie Bees and all I like watching that shit. You feel me? Like
Right.
I even know about the dude, you feel me, that used to be from Hollywood, you feel me? He man, it'd be so much shit a nigga be talking about. It ain't even my situations. Like I be knowing, you feel me? Like I like
Right.
watching that shit because you be able to see who really thorough and if they talking about some shit that really like add up. You get what I'm saying? Like you could tell
Right.
the people that's like that's just YouTube soldiers or the people that's real soldiers in the streets, and that shit make a difference because it's like what you say in integrity before money. Everybody don't got that. You feel me? Like that
And you
integrity
know
can
what?
go
And
a
it's
long
crazy
way.
you say that because people don't understand what integrity is. You know what I mean? That if you don't know the definition of integrity, people will look at the 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 saying and be like, does that make sense? Somebody like Brick Baby, he asked Adam 22 on No Jumper, like, does that even make sense? And like I said, if you know the definition of integrity, it's morals, it's honesty. So when you put that into perspective as far as how we say it or what we represent, is basically saying we're not going to sell our soul for the bag. I can get the bag that you're going to sell your soul for and use my integrity before I do it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to sell my soul to get that bag. I can get that bag the same way with my integrity. You feel me? And
That's
he don't
standing on
understand that.
principle. That's standing on
Right. Standing
principle.
on principle. Right. I'm not going to be on camera uh pouring baby oil down my body in front of another man just to get views and
Oh
get
yeah.
clout. I can go up
Hell,
there, be who I am, a gangster, what I represent, and I'm gonna get that same bag. Break Baby don't have that. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that do use the internet just for that clout. And when you know just a little tiny bit about politics, and certain people and certain names, those views will be there, those clicks will be there, the content will be there. And somebody like Brick Baby has figured that out, you know what I mean? And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. He does his thing, we do our thing, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I come from hyenas, tigers, and bears, man. I do some gang
Right.
goofy shit. Niggas to spank me, and I'm the spanker. You feel
And
me?
that's what I'm
So,
saying. It's crazy because it's like I sit there, and then sometimes I do watch, what going on that jumper, and I look at um these cats that be up there, somebody like Brick Baby and the people who are behind Brick Baby, and it's like this is something that you know it's first of all, a lot of people that bang, they homies don't even condone in the internet shit, let alone if you saying, okay, well, he getting his bag, let him get to his money. Now where's the line drawn when somebody like Brick Baby is doing what he's doing, and then you got reputables behind him looking in at it, like who's pulling him to the side, or who checking him like, bro, nah, we're not doing none of this. And for somebody to be on no jumper with that type of voice and that type of name, you would think somebody would have been like, hold on, you know what I mean? Like, this is not
yeah,
what we
like you
do.
need to promote this a little bit better. You feel me? I think some
Right,
people get so big headed though. I'm not saying him in particularly, but some people just get of the mindset to where it's like, can't nobody tell me nothing. Like, you
right,
feel me? Like I done seen some of this shit where it's like, oh, like you feel me? Where was you niggas at when I got shot? You feel me? So sometimes even that it could be like animosity, or it could just be like, nigga, I'm grown. Like niggas
right,
ain't gonna tell me what to do, but like I follow a model. It's like one man ain't bigger than the gang. You feel me? Like that shit don't identify me as a man. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I don't
right,
need that to identify as a man. You feel me? Like, as a man, you feel me? I stand on my principles and on my morals and my values. You get what I'm saying?
right,
As a gangster, some of them morals and values still of manhood still coming to that. You get what I'm saying?
right,
Like when it comes to like, like standing on what's right. You feel me? Even amongst your own
right,
homies. Like if me and you go out and something happen and you do something wrong, but we got to get cracking. We go get cracking. But when it's just me and you, I'm gonna check you. You feel me? Like I'm gonna
right,
correct you because I would want you to do the same to me. So we got to discipline each other, and we got to be able to hold ourselves accountable. Like that's real grown man shit. That's gangster to me. You get what I'm saying? Taking care of your
right,
family, like that's gangster because you teaching the young niggas. Okay, like this is what we hustling, we working, we doing this, we get money. What's the purpose? What's the end goal? You feel me? Like, oh yeah, we got a homie that just came home from the pen. Like, can we throw him a bag? Do we got a business going? You feel me? Like, can we send him some
right,
resources so he can be truck driving or doing this? Can we, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, can we like really come together and make some money, like, and do it in a real way to where it won't like you said, don't compromise your integrity, your manhood, your morals, your values. You feel me? Like, if you
right,
don't have that and you don't stand on that, you don't stand for nothing. You a sucker. You selling your soul.
right. I mean, like I said, I do look at that, and then I also look at the people who are, behind and supporting that. Like, that makes it even that much worse to me. It's like you behind him and you're condoning that type of behavior as well. So how are you looked at? You feel me?
And that sends
Um,
a bad message to the young ones because it's
right.
like
The younger
they see the
generation,
money
right.
and they don't even care about the
About it.
authenticity. They just care about the bag. Like they care about the bag instead of
Right.
being a real solid individual. You're gonna end up being a buster when the time comes because you don't know how to stand on morals and principles.
Right. I mean, I don't want to take up all your time, before we get up out of here.
For
I hit
sure.
Luce to see if he wanted to come up in here to ask him some questions before he go. He ain't came yet. I mean, is there anything like as far as like shedding light on as far as like where you from, what you want people to know and what y'all represent as far as y'all future and where y'all want to go with y'all hood?
I mean, as far as where I want to go, I just want my community to not only thrive, you feel me, but like
Right.
to monopolize, you feel me? Like
Right.
to just have businesses to where we own and shit in our hood, you feel me? Like we got having like recreation centers for the kids, you feel me? Like we could get involved in the politics. We could do this because we
Right.
could have homies that be pushed in certain directions. You get what I'm saying? Like we really need to get more organized and more structured, like to where we building our community up opposed to like tearing it down. You feel me? Like where I see
Right.
my homies going is like we continue to build amongst each other, but we need to like pour something different into the youth. You feel me? Like, cause we got some sharp, intelligent homies, but like my homies always gonna be at the top, even when it don't seem like that. Cause we monsters. You feel me? Like we real gangsters, like real
Right.
criminals, like real crips, like real with the bullshit. So like that shit ain't never gonna stop as long as we don't fold. You feel me? We stay true to like each other and our creed. You feel me? And like don't never take any day for granted or any homie for granted, and like we just love each other, you feel me, and just have that respect amongst each other, because if we don't, shit, we just go we ain't gonna be shit. You feel me? We ain't standing on nothing. We ain't
Right. I mean, I respect it, man. You know, you would want that as far as, gang banging. You would want that for anybody that do bang, you would want that same, outcome as far as being a gang member. You know what I mean? I do have respect for anybody that got respect for me, you know what I mean? And trust me,
yeah,
I
for
know that
real.
I can't go out to different cities and feel like, well, I'm from here, I don't respect you. I gotta respect what y'all represent, where y'all come from, y'all struggles, and what y'all main goal is. You know what I mean? Um, like I said, as far as like this politic and shit go, people love it. They want to hear about it. You know what I mean? If you know anybody else that want to come on this stage, like I said, we just getting the channel started. I do have a huge Instagram presence that I'm going to bring over here as well. If you know anybody else that want to shed light and come and to Hillam with an interview with IBM World, man, they're more than welcome, man. And just let them know. You already know my Instagram. That's IBM H004LUM, IBMH004LUM on Instagram. You can shout out your Instagram before we get up out of here.
Oh yeah, man. Two faces, one tier, 2400. You feel me? Really all I gotta do is just like I just want to put on for, you feel me, my people. You feel me? The keyways, you
Right,
feel me, my criminals. Like we the shit. You feel me? Like Murder Valley is really like a city that's like monumental because of the things that we did and where we came from, and like we not from LA. We not from this
right,
place or that place, but like that shit don't make us any less gangster or any less, you feel me, like powerful individuals, you feel me, intelligent
right,
individuals that really like we get cracking, you feel me, and
right,
yeah, I really just like put on for the people that come from where I come from or anywhere. It don't matter where you from. If you a solid individual, I'm putting on for you. You feel me?
right,
Blood, crip, whatever. You feel me? I respect the real niggas. Like I respect the troopers. You feel me? Because wherever I'm at, I'm gonna have respect until disrespected. Then I'm gonna just run shit over, or somebody go run
right.
over me.
Always, right, always. All right. Well, thank you, man. G Savage, man. Make sure you guys drop him a follow on Instagram. Like I said, man, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate you pulling up anytime, man. Anybody else want to run an interview on IBM World? I am IBM Hoodlum on
Oh, my boy's
Instagram. All you
hitting
got to
me,
do is
man.
DM me.
My
You said
boy's
what?
hitting me. I'm gonna send you that information, man. I,
Yeah.
I, I
So
didn't I didn't send him the right link, but next time, you feel me. But shout out to the K Dogs and the little mans. You feel me. Shout out
right.
to, you feel me, the Seth Capones and everybody that's watching that. You feel me, like that's showing love and putting on for the murders, man. The Gila pieces. You feel me. T Nuts, everybody, man. I love y'all.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Like I said, thank y'all for tapping in. Everybody in the chat, appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a great night, man. G Savage, appreciate you pulling up to IBM World.
I
Like I said,
appreciate you
anybody
having me.
who want to interview, we're trying to get the IBM World channel, out the door, man. So anybody tell them DM me on Instagram. You know my Instagram, and then we go from there. And like I said, Cannon, he probably busy. He was supposed to pop. He popped back in here. No, he popped in here right before you came in, like literally like 2 minutes before you came
Yeah, I
in,
had
and he was
seen
like,
it.
"Hit
I just
me."
was having
Yeah,
technical difficulties, but I got it
issues, right?
figured out now.
Right, because I know a lot of people have a lot of questions for Cannon. You know what I mean? Cannon, he's a good dude, bro. A lot of
I for
people don't
sure got
know.
some questions. He be
Right,
getting cracking, you feel me? But like he got a good
right,
business mind, because I see like how he be being strategic with shit and he just go viral, you feel me? Like,
right.
and, and I don't know. I ain't saying like I wanna
See,
get
but see what people don't understand about the internet shit. Like I said, you got people that know how to fuck with it and that really be in the streets. And Canada's one of those dudes that know, if your name is an algorithm on the internet, knowing who he is on the street, that's a bag. You don't gotta sell your soul. You can just get on here, say what you gonna say, nigga, and people gonna and it's out the window with it. You know what I mean? And he gonna do his shit in the street and get in the bag with it. You feel me? He real smart, real intelligent individual. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, man, anybody you know that want to tap in and get an interview with IBM World, man, let us know. Like I said, sometimes it's gonna be more than me. Like a lot of IBM members will pop up in here and they might have questions they want to ask. You feel me? Because we do got people from the IE, Fontana, Vegas, and you know, we got people from multiple different areas. You know what I mean? That's part of IBM. We ain't just LA based because Kenny, you feel me? We everywhere. So like I said, man, anytime, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Thank you.
Likewise, man. Thank you for having me, man. Have a good
All
night.
right, you have a great night, man. Everybody in the chat, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, and we out of here. Peace.
Yeah, we out of here, man.
Boom, boom, boom. All right, there we go.